surface coatings. So that would be paints where it's primarily used as a matting agent. So you add the silica to reduce the gloss of a paint. And also precipitated silicas are sometimes used, depending on the pricing for titanium dioxide. You can use precipitated silica also to opacify the paint. So if titanium dioxide prices get high, they can add some precipitated silica, remove some of the titanium dioxide, and still get the opacifying or the white, the word that I'm looking for.
Like the hide. The hide.
Yeah, the hide. Thank you. I had it and
Yep.
I lost it. Yeah, so the hide in the paint. But the largest application, and also, sometimes a silica, particularly a fumed silica, could be used for rheology control in paints, but they don't make a fumed silica. And the fumed silicas are a different beast. They are extremely high purity, and they're typically use silicon tetrachloride as a starting material, not the sodium silicates. So that's why they're a very high purity specialty silica.
Jim, I'm sorry, I was taking some notes and I missed at the beginning of this. You mentioned that PQ and another company joined businesses.
Oh, yeah, INEOS, INEOS.
Oh.
Yeah. INEOS.
Okay.
Yeah, so they bought the old Crossfield business. So Crossfield made silica gels. PQ made their own silicas, and they combined their silicas businesses. That was back in 2008. Yeah, so PQ Corporation is private, part of the Carlyle Group, and so they're so just to give you a ballpark, let me see, at that 2008, it said that they're expected to have annual sales of around $1 billion from that combination. So that would be the silicate, zeolites, and specialty silicas. But again, for the specialty silicas area, even the zeolites, I think the sodium silicate is viewed pretty much as a commodity. There could be some specialization if a company wanted a particular ratio or a particular purity, but I think it's difficult to differentiate silicates, from a technical performance standpoint or something like that. It's really about the ratio of soda, Na2O to silica, and then the relative amount of water that you have in there. And typically, I'm looking at the OxyChem sodium silicates. They've got they've got a dozen standard grades that they sell, and they range from about 27 to 32% SiO2, and they vary the ratios of silica to soda, and all of them are about 60% water plus or minus. That's really it for the silicate suppliers. Can you provide the silica to soda ratio and the right specific gravity and viscosity for an end user?
And I guess, is that what like Grace will purchase, kind of the more generic sodium silicate, but then for other catalysts or other applications, Grace is making their own either in situ or otherwise?